Hi, this is Martin Lindsay from the Studying Learning Centre at RMIT University. This is a short movie on adding and subtracting algebraic fractions. Let's start by looking at a simple fraction, 18 over 24. Notice that 18 and 24 are divisible by 6. 6 into 18 goes 3, 6 into 24 goes 4. We say that 18 and 24 have a common factor of 6. So the answer is 3/4. Similarly, 120 over 70 is divisible by 10. In other words, 120 and 70 have a common factor of 10. That gives us an answer of 12 over 7. Don't forget that only fractions that have a common denominator can be added or subtracted. For instance, in this case, 7/10 minus 3/7. The common denominator here is 70. In other words, 10 will divide into 70, and so will 7. So we have to carry out that process shown on the screen. At the bottom of the slide, we're now subtracting these two fractions to give us an answer of 19 over 70. Now let's move on to algebraic fractions. Again, we're using the same idea as with normal fractions. Here we have h over 6 plus 2h over 9. Notice that the 6 and 9 are different, so we need a common denominator, which in this case is 18. And thus we go through the process of adding two algebraic fractions with a common denominator of 18. Once we get to the bottom of our problem, we then add the two terms up, 3h plus 4h, which gives us 7h. Notice the terms here are alike. Here's another example, e plus 1 over 2 plus e over 5. 2 and 5 must divide into a number. The common denominator here would have to be 10. So that equals e plus 1 over 2 times 5 over 5 plus e over 5 times 2 over 2. Notice the next line down, we have brackets e plus 1. Be careful here, we're multiplying 5 by e plus 1. So it's 5 brackets e plus 1 plus 2e over 10. Once we expand the brackets, we get 5e plus 5 plus 2e. That gives us 7e plus 5. Notice I'm adding the like terms together, and there are two different terms here, an e term and a number, which is 5. Now let's look at subtracting algebraic fractions. 5 over 2a minus 3 over 4. So we need a common denominator, a number that both 2a and 4 will divide into. So 4a will be that common denominator. So we need to multiply 2a by 2 and 4 by a to get our common denominator of 4a. Then we have in the bottom line of our slide 10 minus 3a. Notice here that the terms are different, so we can't do anything about them, we leave them alone. So the answer is 10 minus 3a over 4a. Now try some questions for yourself. The answers to these problems are on the next slide. Thanks for watching this short movie.